Mason Crook. Supercoach 360 podcast.
I have something before we wrap up this evening. Just the most traded in and most traded out of teams this week. We'll start with the outs because there's a few ins that have fucking eyebrow raised me, and I want your opinions on them. And as to, is it just new people playing the game? Is it people chasing points or what? So the outs are Brendan Smith, as anticipated. Probably should be one of the most heavily traded out. Then SJ is the second most traded out. Then Russell. Then Luke Keary.
Yeah, Luke Keary. I mean, look, I think we've covered that one, haven't we? Like, Roosters looked rusty. I mean, they came out in their press conference today and they were talking about the fact that they're rusty and just need to blow that rust off. Trent Robinson likes to warm into his season, doesn't he? He doesn't really care about first round results, so...
Not except for that COVID year.
Okay, so yeah, like I'm watching weight there. I've got Sammy Walker, who's about the same price, not quite as much, I don't think, but yeah, I'm just going to keep keeping an eye on it. But I think if after 2 weeks we're not seeing any improvement, I might have to move on people like Keary and Teddy just to avoid the price. Depends how much they're actually going to lose and where their break evens end up sitting. But we know they got points in them.
Well, Vaila. Is it Vaila? Vaila? Vaila. And Young Maney, they're the next two most traded out. And then the most traded in, now this one gets me a little bit. Arpi Coruscant. Now, surely everyone knows he's try inflated and try assist inflated. Probably won't get those every week. Especially once Nath comes back, he's a standing delivery man, Arpi.
How much is he?
I don't know. Didn't
480.
get into that.
Okay, so it's cheap. That's why they're going Arpi over Harry. Because it's 200k difference.
It is, but from Cheese to Harry's only 70 grand. You know?
Yeah.
So it's one of them things. Do you go Arpi and then just burn another trade in a couple of weeks to get Harry, or do you try to find the money to get Harry today? But then the second most traded in was Targo, which I think is a given. Anyone who didn't jump on Jude Fear had a good look at him last week, and he's the goods.
Looks like
good.
a must-have, yeah.
His worker on that left side, the strike side, jumping on.
No, I started with him. Yeah, I'd definitely be getting him in if I didn't.
Now, here's another surprise. Jackie Boy Whiten. Jackie's bit me heaps of times. I'll never touch Jackie again, but to those that are jumping on, I just don't understand why. Can you see or give me any insight as to why someone want Jack Whiten?
No, I can't, honestly, and I've never seen the appealing Jackie, and I still don't.
No. Is it because, like, 6 is just a bit of a tough spot to fill this year, or, like, is he priced cheap enough to warrant the pick? I'm not too sure what his actual price. I think he's like 500 or 400 something. It's one of them guys that he's awkwardly priced.
412.
Still not
Coming off at 73.
Mm.
So I understand where they're coming from, because no one really stood up in the 5'8" position in the first week. So if Munster's going to be the only standout gun, could he be next in line?
Yeah, maybe. And then the next one, which I thought should have been probably at least above Jackie, would have been Payne Haas. People that know, like we know him from the past, what he does.
Remember him from films such as
Bring the Pain. Such police footage as that time. But no, he is a gun for me. If you didn't have him to start, then he's like you said, not so much of a must-have this week unless you've got no other problems. And I see why you're bringing him in. Now the next one's fucking pipe dream. Will Smith from the Titans. What the fuck? Like, back to the bench this week.
Yeah.
His money's not going to go too stupid off that 170 or what is it, a 73 or something.
Yeah, you get one price rise out of it.
And it's not even going to be that good if he gets a 20 next week.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know if you have him, reverse that trade today. That's the best advice we can give you tonight on this podcast. Is reverse any Will Smiths. Don't bring a Smith in this week. No Smiths.
Even if he comes out with a 50 odd next week, I'd still really think about, depending on how he got that 50 and how he's used, think about getting him in.
Well, you think he could be the Tyrone Peachy Phil from up there getting 55 minutes?
I don't know. I really don't know how they're going to use him.
Yeah. I don't know why he's getting brought in. And then kick out off the back of a 1.5 ppm. I understand the kicks play. Could be as well as Penrith might want to use him up before they get rid of him as well. Let's just use him up, use him as the battering ram that he is, and he loves it too, you know. So I understand the kicks trade. Me personally wouldn't do it, but I full see merit in it. You?
Yeah. Oh, where we at?
Question time.
Questions.